Hello! I am going to take advantage of... There we are. Trying to find... There's an event going on right now for Guild Wars 1. Advantage of... Whoop, 1 second. I have to turn off the video preview. It's going to be annoying. Okay, excuse me there. Like I said, that's going to be annoying. So if I go to Embark Beat in chat, excuse me. There we go. Putzing around with Windows. So, as I was trying to say before everything got confusing, there's a 10-year anniversary event, which is a really long time, but going on that is celebrating Guild Wars 1 having been made 10 years ago. So they have these, these Blessings of War, which can get you a Balthazar weapon. They all seem pretty neat. But what I have my eye on is All the World, which is an allusion to All the World's a Stage, I imagine, which looks like it's some sort of sword skin. So all of these are rather interesting skins. So this is daggers that are on fire. It's the Fiery Gladius skin. This is the Elemental Sword skin, for example. That's some sort of dagger, I'm guessing. Necromancer rod. So the thing that's interesting about this is a rod that is shaped like a different sort of weapon. The other thing that really amuses me a great deal is that they have the crystalline sword skin for the sword. That's a history of the game sort of thing. Getting a good crystalline sword skin, a good crystalline sword was super rare. It's only available in the Prophecies campaign, where they call them inscriptions, and the inscription is inbuilt into the weapon. So the inscription would be things like, oh wow, I've not been on this character for a while, and I have a tricorn. But the inscription is something like, if I look over here, this glacial blade has plus 15% damage while enchanted. Well, that's the inscription. But they weren't inscriptions to begin with. That's something that they added later for ease of customization. I'm just going to open these. Nothing particularly exciting, I suppose. And... oh wow, this character doesn't even... Excuse me while I reacquaint myself with what this character does and does not have. Apparently Superior Domination rune is just chilling. Probably was going to make a Superior Domination hat at some point. Okay, so this guy has a lot of options for opening up inventory space, so I'm going to take one of those. But the crystalline sword skin, therefore, it was difficult to get a crystalline sword that was any good. There's a guaranteed skin of it in pre-searing on a weapon that had weird stats, because they did weird stats in Prophecies. They greatly standardized the stats system later, but yeah, because this guy can just go and get a small equipment pack. Excuse me, I just want to... so it was nice that they did that, but why do I have Tiger's Roar on this? So this Grim Cesta is a really good example, actually. This is the minus 50 HP Cesta, and it has, as is indicated, minus 50 health. Generally, you don't want to lose 50 health, but if you put on the right stuff, you can get yourself down to 55 health. And with a Monk's Gold called Protective Spirit that prevents you from taking more than 10% max HP damage, you could become effectively invulnerable. This was kind of a popular farming technique, as you might imagine. Okay, that has freed up a great deal of inventory space for things like these miniatures that are now cluttering up the place. And this hat. Wait, no. The hat goes over here. Okay, I have a lot of books, I am noticing also. So I might work on the book Flameseeker Prophecies a little bit. Hero's Return is super empty. Master Dungeon Guide, Hero's Handbook. I have hard mode. Oh, okay, I was apparently doing hard mode Shiro's return. I might hit up one of these missions. So, the way to get these tokens is you complete missions, and that will get you the tokens. I was apparently very interested in Ebon Vanguard Assassin support. Hey, indeed! So, yeah, let's see. Let's go to Lion's Arch. Yes, right. There's a green in this as a decade weapon for the sword skin, and I think that's really cool and has a lot of history behind it. Which one of these is going to be? Oh, sure, I can do that. Wicked and Tattooed. Is Riverside Province count as Kryta or Maguma? They've basically divided up these missions by region, and like what region does the mission take place in? And I honestly have no idea on Riverside. Seems like it would probably be Maguma, but could be either. I'm gonna go do Bloodstone Fen, I think. Now, this is an interesting question. Have I done this mission in hard mode? I have not done this mission in hard mode. Lindsay Murdoch is on, which is interesting. Go Wolf. Okay. Yeah. Let's just confirm. Yeah, okay, I'm missing, yep, those three. Okay. It would make sense that Riverside would be in Maguma, but I could see an argument for it being in Kryta. Like, each region has... Tile set's not the right word because it's not tiles, but kind of visual aesthetic, and Riverside Province has the Crichton one, so I could see an argument for going that direction with it. But I think I'm gonna go get lost in Bloodstone Fen. That seems like a viable plan. At least last time I went there I got lost. Let's see, what are these guys even doing? Oh, well that's interesting. I wonder how well the AI uses the what is that? Divine Boon build. I don't know. This is the frustrating part where I can't use myself as a hero. Let's see. Elias is probably a good choice. Oh, right. This is one of the zones where you get 6 people. Never mind on second monk. That's extraneous. I'd rather take a ritualist that I apparently need to spec out. Okay. Do I have... This is the part where I need to determine what I have in my... thingamabobs. Whatever. It's a build. It does things. It's Signet of Spirits. What more do you want? Right? I'm not sure why this guy's a Wanderlust build. That seems reasonable. Sure. Okay, he's doing some sort of Sandstorm Ward thing with Signet of Return, which I question greatly. I like We Shall Return. Okay. Otherwise, sure, why not Sandstorm? Seems interesting. I would like another charger, but I'll deal with it. You know what? I'm going to see how this absolute terrifying mess of a build that I've currently got works. It's confusing me. Okay, getting lost time. Oh, yeah, I should probably do that. Where are you? There you are. Now, where's the hourglass staff? There you go. Have an hourglass staff. Now, let me see. Okay, yeah, that's just the mantra of all your stuff recharges faster. And and then I get to insult people. I'm not really sure what this bard does besides try to knock people down as much as possible with Ebon Vanguard Assassin support. Whee! I have not played a Mesmer in a while, so I'm reorienting myself with what these even do. Okay, they take damage and have health degen. Sweet. Oh, and that's skill-based health degen, so it's not a hex, which is also really nice. Haha! Remembering, kind of. How to play Mesmer. Okay, now Sadra's over here. Oh, do I have to do a bunch of stuff with these stupid vines? Well, at least I'm not a melee attacker, or a physical attacker. F3. Yeah, none of the missions and prophecies are short, except I'll probably go do... Oh, I'm blanking on the name of it. Augury Rock, because Augury Rock is hilarious and very quick. So best thing happens to me earlier, right? So I go into Augury Rock, and there is this interesting skill. Do I have it on this character? No. But Ebon Vanguard Sniper Support. So this is a skill. It does about 70-ish damage, I guess, 60, 70 damage, somewhere in there. And I think it inflicts bleeding, but there's a 10% chance that it will do 10 times as much damage as it normally would. And so I'm fighting the Doppelganger in Augury Rock, and I use Ebon Vanguard Sniper Support, and I get the headshot roll, and headshot the Doppelganger for massive damage, and it was beautiful and amazing. Okay, so that doesn't rely on the interrupt to do the thing, just them being hexed. Okay, this is a very weird pseudo-suffering, I don't know, Ebon Vanguard assassin bar. I've probably gone the wrong way at this point. Okay. So I want to hit them with Overload while they're doing stuff. Let's see. Do I want to go that way? No, that way looks like it's just a circle. I don't know, the minimap in this game is slightly imprecise, I found. Which is vaguely annoying. And that is 33% faster recharge on spells in general, so that's pretty cool. Thornstalker! Yeah! Catch you while you're doing the thing that makes you take damage, because you're doing a thing. This is not the most it's not the most energy efficient. And why do I have Stormjin's Haste? You know, in retrospect, I maybe should have thought about what sort of bar I was bringing in on my character a little bit more, but oh well. I got a sugary blue drink. Popped up in my inventory because a lot of my characters have extremely limited inventory space. Oh, I missed a sparkler. And this character has some of the less restricted inventory space. So I was checking to see how my inventory was doing, and then I remembered that I didn't really need to. For anybody that was wondering. Well, here's a good argument for Stormjin's Haste. Whee! Oh yeah, that's that weird Terry glitch where if you get enough distance... So one of the things that they do that's kind of an interesting technical detail is that in order to make rendering more efficient, ArenaNet has certain polygons get, I guess, stripped or quashed, merged, something along those lines. I'm not actually sure the exact algorithm, but the basic idea is that they decrease the poly count dynamically, and sometimes this does weird things, like make your character's head look really smushed, or cause your cape to lose some very important polygons along the top part of it. Just kind of amusing. I just flubbed the order of those spells. And I would have liked it if maybe they had taken a look at and fixed that particular issue. But, oh well. Hey! A birthday cupcake. Okay. I was just making sure no more scarabs were popping out of the ground or something. They like to do that. Oh man. I was going to Ebon Vanguard assassin that other one, but I guess not. Is that Ward of Stability? Ward against melee, yep, Ward of Stability. Interesting. That makes sense. Why not? No! It changed back in the middle of casting. How rude. I know I'm going after seeds. They are where? Oh, are they back that way? I don't remember. I'll find out. I will find out soon enough. And these guys, I think, like to use Whirling Stance. Maybe? Apparently they don't like to do anything. That one certainly didn't. Healing powers of the waters of the Maguma. Interesting to wonder what sort of lore relevance that may have, if any. His cry of frustration just got interrupted by death. Interesting. And I just took 0 damage from something because I have shielding hands up. Oh, I think I missed... Power attack, was it? Yep, there they are. There's the flowers. I really want to know what I was doing on this character last that I have this bar. Wait, does that say... Oh, that foe and all adjacent foes take the damage. Interesting. They really gave Mesmers a lot more AoE stuff, at least in PvE. Used to have, like, so little, but... Now, I think this wraps around. Now, if this was Guild Wars 2, I would just jump off this cliff and grab another Vine Seed, but this is not. So, if it was Guild Wars 2, I wouldn't have even had to go all the way around to get there in the first place, come to think of it. Okay, I want to drop this seed. It is eating all of my energy. Oh! They both died before I could summon the second assassin. I am sad. I think I needed another seed. Ha! Run buff. That summons scarabs. Yay. Hey! At least the scarabs are generous. Do you run slightly slower when you're holding a bundle? I don't remember. I feel like that's a mechanic that might be in the game. I wonder if this was even the armor I was going for or not. I honestly don't remember anymore. I have a Shining Blade uniform. And a miniature seer. Miniature seer sounds fun. Okay, this staff is double defense, and that one's double health. And I have an enchanting katana, and for some reason a glacial blade, and I don't know why. I suspect that Tree of Life is not doing anything especially useful. They often... A lot of these older prophecies, completely loreless bosses are just there, chillaxing, not doing much. I just did things in a poor order, but whatever. I gotta summon my double assassins briefly. Yeah. Oh wait, no I didn't. I think the second one got countered. Assassin 1, Assassin 2. Yeah! Victory is mine. And I'm changing my bar after this because this one is completely nonsensical. There's Ryder, who we can later rescue in the Shiver Peaks. He's like, yeah, that place is terrible. Don't go there. You can go there, but don't go there. Go on if you want, but you should know the stone disrupts divine energies. I think it makes res skills take like 4 times as long or something random like that. Not especially threatening. Particularly if you're like me and you favor We Shall Return, which is a res skill with absolutely no cast time whatsoever because it's a shout. Also, it hits all of your dead party members in earshot, and that's ridiculous. A lot of energy, though. A lot of energy. I should be using empathy. Are the seeds over that way or back this way? Oh, it looks like our minions are investigating Windrider activity. So maybe I shall oblige them. Right. There's a Goom Protector. I think this is another spot where you need to run back to get more seeds because they like making you do that or something. What do you do, Musk? Haha! Oh, you are a devourer. Oh, my energy pool. Where is... There it is. Ha, let's go with this outfit. Slightly less fancy. Yep, I need another one. I am going to run back myself and send my heroes on to go fight that. Because I trust that the situation will be fine both ways. I'm going to put on my hat. There we go. Actually, now that I think about it, I opened up, yep, an inventory space. And hopefully we already took care of all the scarabs, so I don't need to worry about anymore. Whenever I see Elias taking damage, I always have to ask myself the question, is it because he is healing his minions? Oh, interesting. Huh. I didn't bother to give him Blood of the Master for this particular build. But he does have Masochism, and that causes him to lose a little bit of life. So that's what's going on. Now, how close am I to the end of this? Ah, white mantles start appearing now. I don't remember if they have Smite Hex or not. That's one of those things that I'd go 50-50 on, guessing whether or not they have it. I could see it either way. Boss name, the Amiable. For some reason I doubt that. He's using Will the Profane. Yeah, that's not amiable at all. Okay. One thing that I do want to make sure of is to make sure I keep open inventory space so I can get the proof of whatever they're calling it. The thing that does the stuff that I want. That's what we'll go with. Oh man, double assassin is good times. That's going to revert shortly. Yep. Last 20 seconds, so that cooldown is slightly below 30 apparently. Or slightly below 20, excuse me. This decreases it, but I think... that's just Mesmer spells. Oh, I hit a cutscene. I'm not going to watch it. It's happily on killing everybody. I don't really think you need to know more than that. Okay, let's see what this does. Oh, 4 times as long cast for resurrection skills. That's what that does. Not particularly exciting. Okay, has convert hexes. Not an especially good skill, but works well enough for the AI, I suppose. And a victory token. Okay, I cannot pick up more items, but that's okay. I just need to make sure I don't do that. I did have a problem earlier where I failed to get one at the end of a mission. And I suspect it was due to a full inventory, so something I'm conscious of. Alright, didn't even need my second assassin. Not actually sure what the bonus is for this mission. Then we taunt half. And here I am. There we go. Proof of legend, that's what they call them. Clement. The merchant. Let's see. Excuse me as I clean up some of this stuff in my inventory. Ooh, improved sale value. One always likes seeing improved sale value, especially in something that would otherwise be worth less. I think that covers everything. Hunter's Ale is apparently worth 5 gold for some reason. I do not know why. I'm just going to hang on to some of these because they will continue to drop, so there's no reason not to. Yeah, whatever. That cloth can be sold off to a merchant. Okay, I'm going to put these down here where they're out of the way. I'm going to check something. Do I have... At one point in time, I picked up a bunch of... Oh, I need to go see High Priest Alcar for my reward. I should do that. Okay, I do have Augury Rock, so I'm going to do that in hard mode. It seems fine, frankly. Okay, while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to go see High Priest Alcar, I hope. No, wait, no I'm not, because this character... He's in a super awkward spot. He becomes super easy to get to later. But for right now, High Priest Alcar is in a super inconvenient location, and I am not going to try to go get to him. Hard mode gets me more coins. Yes, let me into the mesa. Should be a fairly easy proof of legend. Hello, random Elonian captains. We don't actually know much about them. I think these are actually the heroes you do the various things with. They're just generically called Ghostly Hero. But if you look at the map, Thirsty River, Dunes of Despair, and Ilona Reach, I don't actually know... I'd have to check. They might just be here for support. And it might be Terrayasa that goes with us on those things. That certainly was indicated by Guild Wars 2, so... I don't know. Da, da, da. I'm pretty sure the Doppelganger does not get to use the PvE only skills, so yeah. Super easy to just destroy him at this point in time. No, I don't care, Glenn. Right, okay. More proofs of legend. Well, I know one spot that's a super easy place to get proofs of legend. That would be this way. Yep, good old Chopek Village. Costs, I don't know what you're up to, but get in here. Oh, yeah, that's what you're up to. You're up to charging. I guess I should bring something that can heal me. Uh, let's see. I don't think I need you move like a dwarf and would rather bring Ether Feast as soon as I recognize Psychon. As soon as I look under Inspiration, there it is. I knew I wasn't finding it. Actually, come to think of it, I shouldn't bother with Domination right now. Should dump into Air Magic. Do I have a fast cast hat? That's an illusion magic thing without its rune. That's without its rune. Whatever. Oh, I know why it doesn't have a rune. It doesn't have a rune because I have minor fast casting on my gloves, so there's no point. Don't need domination. Lightning bolt's probably fine. Chain lightning is a good choice, and lightning orb you can never go wrong with. Actually, lightning javelin might be a better choice than that one. Okay, this is not the most inspiring build, but I'm gonna go in there in normal mode, and everything is going to get destroyed, so it's not like it's a big deal. At least, actually, let me double check to make sure I don't have Trabeck Village on my list of things now. Tyarch Orchard, Imperial Sanctum. Okay, I might go do Tyarch Orchard next. Because of that. Give myself some Zeischen coins. In retrospect, I should probably have considered putting on the lightning thingy, but I think I can practically just wand that guy. Yeah, this is like magic's overkill land. So... Oh. Koss, I don't want you with me. Actually, no. You go over there. You deal with those guys. I'll deal with the wanding dudes to death. This is the first mission for a reason, folks. It was supposed to be a tutorial of get you in there and doing stuff. Well, it's not supposed to actually challenge anyone. I mean, you're also supposed to be level 1, so maybe it is supposed to challenge. I find at level 20 it is the exact opposite of challenging, though. So I've done this one a couple times already today on other characters. You go a little bit further, Koss. There might be more people that way, I don't know. I can't see them on the compass. That boat is on fire. That boat is sunk. Okay, that building is on fire. This is the boat that I want to sink. I think Koss got everybody. So let's send him over to the boss, and I will go this way. Pop. And pop. And pop. Then Koss runs up to Midshipman Bennis, who is about to get lightning orbed. Oh man, Midshipman Bennis actually has enough HP to not instantly die. For some reason they like to dump you out over here. I don't know. It had to do with talking to a dude and stuff. Let's been a while since I've had any cause or reason to do a new Nightfall character, or a new character in general, frankly. Oh yeah, what can I do with victory tokens? Because I'm collecting a few of them here and there. Okay, nothing particularly exciting off of this guy. I don't know if there's anybody that does something more exciting or not. Okay, this guy's actually mildly more useful just from the standpoint that a lot of people are going to like the things that he gives. I'm feeling a distinct lack of originality. Copper shilling. Da, da, da. Guess I'll salvage these. T-Hark Orchard, that was where I was going to go next. Okay, I've got 3 proofs of legend. What are the... I have Rock, Imperial Sanctum, T-Hark Orchard. Okay, well that lays out a good course of action for me. T-Hark Orchard is next then. No, T-Hark Orchard is not next. Excuse me. This character has not done anything in Nightfall. So, therefore, it is not next. Oh, a lot of random stuff going on in here. Oh. Yeah, no, I'm not going to bother to get into T-Hark Orchard on this guy right now. I want to do something a little bit more efficient than that. Let's just say it would take a while. Right. No need for cloth. Let's see. I could go do... well, let's go do Imperial. Yes, let's go beat Shiro Takachi. Where's my domination hat? There's my domination hat. That I'll just replace with Kunavang's skill. Don't need inspiration. Let's just go domination and fast casting. I guess that's as good as anything. Oh, if he has shorter... okay, I'm gonna check. He might have shorter... that's right, this is not my main Mesmer. Duration to his, which direction is that stack? Shorter duration to the wastrel stuff, which would cause it to inflict way more damage, but I don't know if that's the case or not. I don't know. What's a good final skill for this? I don't know. I'll just throw on something. Maybe I should put on... Do I have the physical version of this? Match resolve, match resistance... No, I don't, because it would have weapon icons on it. I really don't have anything that I feel like putting there. So, I guess in lieu of anything interesting, I'll put on aneurysm, maybe? Costs, I don't know how much I'm going to need you. Okay. I definitely want Prius. Oleus, although not as an MM, this character does not have anywhere near enough monks. Or monks? Heroes. Doesn't have anywhere near enough heroes. Do I want Ellie's? I guess Koss and Jorah. And... why not? Let's do a funky thing with Gwen. Okay, Koss is doing stuff, that's fine. It's actually not a bad build, what she's doing, but it's not going to help in this situation particularly much. So, I'm going to do something that's going to make her actually help in this situation, which is completely mess up what she's doing in the first place. First... Okay. Excellent. Okay. I don't need these hammers. Oh, right. You don't just drag stuff out of your inventory to delete it in this game. This is the part where I completely do weird stuff. Do her bar. But I don't have an assassin, so she's going to do it for me. Death Blossom is good times. Not Jagged. Jagged is uninteresting. Well, yeah, why not Jagged? Sure, it's uninteresting, but whatever. Gets armor penetration from strength, that's what you need, right? Actually, body blow is probably decent here. That's counterattack. Counterattack is actually probably really decent. Is charging strike better than... No. I need warrior's endurance, excuse me. Where is body blow? I know it's a skill. There it is. And res signet because why not? Okay. Gwen is doing psychic instability. Elias, I need you to... No, not that bar. I'm looking to see if I have one just lying around before I throw one together. Actually, this one probably is not a bad choice. I just need to change... Oh no, wait, that's not a blood bar at all. Uh, let's see. I'm looking to see if I have... So, I'm about to go do the Shiro Tagachi thing. And for that, I'm definitely going to want Spoil Victor. I'm not going to need Barbs. Definitely not going to need Well of Blood. Let's see, these Parasite's probably pretty good, though. And... Actually, I want the weakness, and where's the cracked armor one? Weakened armor. There we go. Okay, they're both doing Healy things. That should be fine. They're attacking people. Gwen's doing stuff. Psychic instability is probably not too useful here, though. So I'm going to actually change her over to being part Necro because I want... Actually, what I'm going to do... Yeah, bar building's probably not the most exciting thing, but... Elias, I'm going to cut the curses out of your bar so I can max blood magic and then stick the rest into prop prayers. Drop these. I'm going to give those to Gwen. Blood of the Aggressor... Honestly, I'm just gonna throw some protection prayers on him and Foul Feast. Okay, now I want Gwen to... Waste not, want not's probably not bad. Resig... Spiteful Spirit, Insidious Parasite, Weaken Armor. I don't think she actually needs Enfeebling Blood, just because that's going to be on others. Barbs seems reasonable. Okay, and then Energy Tap, and let's see. Spirit Shackles, maybe? I don't know. That'd synergize well with Aneurysm, so that's a possibility, although I don't think it's the best choice. Ether Lord is so meant to be a PvP skill. Let's see. Maybe there's something in here that I want. You and all adjacent fields are poisonous. Not what I'm looking for. You know what? Why not? Good old staple. Okay. I think this should be fine-ish. Aneurysm's not particularly interesting on my part. Oh, wait, I have Chaos Storm. I might as well just use that. Okay. You know, sometimes you just plan for things, and then you just look at your map and you're like, wow, I have made an extremely poor decision. This is one of those times. Right. Well then. I could go do the Eternal Grove, but that sounds terrible. All of my plans are shriveling up in impossibilities. It feels mildly frustrating. I am going to go do Minister Chosen. Not that Minister Chosen State is a particularly exciting mission. It is in fact extremely tedious, but whatever. I don't need inspiration magic right now. I want air magic. I want my run fast button. You know what? I'm gonna freaking save this template. Heroes. This is Enmo for Shiro. Take that, Shiro. I've made a build for you. Now in the meantime, I'm going to... You know what, why not? Except instead of that bile thing, I want Blood of the Master. Sure, that seems reasonable. Okay. Honestly, not entirely sure I need a monk with this team composition. I might kick her for something more exciting. Ogden, are you doing something more exciting? No. You're just a different form of monk. What are you doing, Vec? What? What? You ever see those things and you just have to ask yourself why? This is one of those moments. Why does Vec have misform on his bar? I don't know. That does give me the idea that I might want to do... Yeah, that's fine. Have an hourglass staff. Paragon, 3 command, 12 water, 12 energy storage. Yay! Water attunements around here somewhere. Whatever. I'll just begin throwing skills on my bar. If you are overcast. So I want to include a little bit of overcast on there because that seems pretty good. Maelstrom's a pretty good choice, actually. There's water attunement. Any enchantments on them? No. Are there any especially good choices? Oh, there's Deep Freeze. And Blurred Vision, maybe? Yes. Okay. There we go. That's a bar. It's a thing. Who needs monks? Oh yeah, I want to... Theoretically should change up my bar as well. I'm going to go back to Air Magic. Lightning Orb. Air Attunement. And this one. Okay, well that's uninspiring, but whatever. I'm gonna go this way. I might do slight adjustments to my bar when I get there, because I definitely won't need Storm Jin's haste. Actually, let me switch to my katana, because I get longer enchantment duration that way. Did I remember? Nope, I did not. That's okay. I can correct it on my way. This character has done like nothing. Well, I know what I can do for material for future casts if I want to. Maybe next time I'll remember to look at my map before spending 15 minutes making builds for a mission that I can't do yet. That sounds like a reasonable plan. Okay, what do I want in that slot? Oh, that sounds vaguely amusing. Okay. Let's go be bored. Yes. So, we saw what they did for tutorial for Nightfall. This is the first sort of tutorial mission. They have a little disclaimer of, hey, this is for a different profession, blah blah blah, factions. But, so we saw what they did for the start of a tutorial mission for Prophecies, or not for Prophecies. Prophecies had an entire tutorial zone that was like massive and awesome and the best thing ever. But for the very first mission, the introduction, like that is like really aggressively how they start you in Nightfall. In this game, this is how they start you, and this is the starting of the we don't like Master Togo, and it's because it takes forever. It is so slow. He's like, hey, there's some guards over there. And we're like, yes, we can see them. And he's like, that's cool. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to electrocute them. And now they're coming over here. They are at least higher level, which I suppose is something. I mean, it's not nothing, but that gives you an indication that's supposed to occur a bit later. And they just explain everything they can think of to explain. That's interesting. I guess it's doing reasonable damage. It's doing about the damage that I'd expect from 15 or 16 attribute investments. So. Oh yeah, they tell you, so right here, they tell you all about how you too can go up here and click on the mini-map to ping things. It is ping, ping, ping. Let's draw a circle. It's really hard to freehand draw a circle with a mouse. I'm getting it pretty well on one half and kind of poor on the other. Whatever. Wee 0. That's an interesting question. Do you draw, or do you indicate 0 by drawing a line through it? Or do you just let it stand? And hope context gives the clue. I know I like to draw lines through my 7s. I guess help differentiate them from 2s? I don't know. It's a habit I picked up somewhere, and I can't really explain why. Now they're talking about this young boy, this lost boy that they see. He is a recurring character throughout this mission. His purpose is to inform us that, I guess, the kid got lost. It's the guardsman's kid. I don't remember. I didn't pay attention. It's been a while since I've actually paid attention to that intro. A lone hero is often a dead hero. This is actually fairly true, except for things when you're making extremely abusive builds that are geared at farming. Well, that guy was using Frenzy. At least I assume, because I just did 200 damage to him. I'm using elemental stuff, by the way, because Mesmer skills do ignore armor. Elementalist stuff respect armor. This is bad for elementalists against high armored targets, but good for elementalists against low armored targets. And because of that, it's better to deal elemental damage to these lower level targets because I'm going to get significantly more damage out of the skill than it's rated for, as opposed to if I was to use Mesmer skills, wherein that would not be the case. I'd get exactly the damage that it's rated for. So I'd just rather do more. Here they're recommending waiting for the guards to split up before attacking them, but I really have no reason to do that. I am significantly overleveled and overskilled for what they intend for you to be doing at this point in time, so like there's decidedly no need for a monk here. It's just yeah, especially when the enemies are using Frenzy. So Frenzy is a very interesting skill. Takes a lot of skill to use in PvP, but what it does is it increases your attack rate for something like 8 seconds, and also causes you to take double damage. And it has a 4-second recharge, something like that. It's extremely popular warrior stance in PvP because there was no... The downside was... yeah, right here. So for 8 seconds, you attack 33% faster but take double damage, which is actually... They just killed him like it was nothing. But anyway, because the minions are drastically out-leveling everything, so they're actually a massive force to contend with. Hopefully that doesn't bug things. I don't think it will. But there's all these corpses everywhere, so Olias is getting to cheat on minions. But yeah, so using Frenzy requires knowing how to use what's turned to as a cancel stance, because you can only have one stance active at a time. Using Frenzy would cancel out whatever stance you had previously, but using another stance would cancel out Frenzy, which would effectively mitigate the downside of Frenzy because you could get out of it. Obviously, you lose the benefit of attacking faster, but I think most people consider that worthwhile if you're getting attacked. So I kind of wish I had Invoke Lightning on this character. I suspect I do on my other Mesmer, but this character is not my other Mesmer. This character does not have the skills my other Mesmer does, as in all of the Mesmer skills. Yeah, I just 384 because that thing was in Frenzy. Usually you have at least a little bit of time to get out of Frenzy, but when the level or the damage versus armor difference is this staggeringly huge, it really doesn't matter. Now I need to make sure I'm following Master Togo. I just did this mission a little bit earlier on a different character, uh, under the basis that it'd be an easy mission to do, and they went a different way than I was anticipating, and then I had to wait for them, and it was annoying. Actually, I had to go find them, and it was annoying. So I am going to try to pay some amount of attention to which direction Togo and Yijo, Tan, something like that, are going. So that way I don't have to try to find them again and to trigger their movement and conversation and stuff. I don't actually know, strictly speaking, if I need them to come with me, but they trigger events, and I imagine they do. It just says they must survive, so maybe you can leave them behind? I'm not actually sure on that front. If you can, that would be fantastic, but... Yay! Holiday drops. Those are actually useful. That just took care of all that business. Oh, my inventory's full, so I need to be careful of that. So I'm going to pop the champagne popper. I want to make sure I get my proof of legend. I really don't want to do this mission again because I have been in this mission for 9 minutes only, but it feels much longer, and it is obnoxious. Minister Cho. Transform into a monstrosity, please. And thank you. I am unimpressed. Ooh, 25 gold. Okay, now I can accept my claim. I just want to make sure I have, like I indicated, inventory space open, so that way it can't glitch out on me or something horrendously weird and annoying. So now I have 4 of these Proof of Legends, and I need 5. So, oh, somebody, I think that's Fabian? I don't know. I miss a lot of these Guild Wars 1 armors and Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2 has a lot of neat armors, but that does not change the fact that I miss a lot of the Guild Wars 1 armor skins. I'm just going to go in through and ID all these things. IDing usually is worth it. I guess you need to gain like 4 gold in value, so it might not be on these. Because an ID kit is 25 uses for 100 gold. So, if you gain at least 4 gold value, and you'll often gain more on at least higher level items. I don't know about these ones though. 2 uses. I can worry about that later though. Okay, so I need 1 more of those things. Where sounds good? I'm going to pop through this. Oh, I have nowhere there. Nowhere there at all. I have Umbral Grotto at least, but it looks like I haven't done anything from that point. You know what? I'm gonna go do the Great Northern Wall. Okay, Great Northern Wall time. Huh, interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, again, I have no need for anything to be different, so I'm going to take this in. Hello, Captain. Oh man. The nostalgia. The jagged polygons as they try to make things more efficient. The birds. This is a mission that's probably going to take a little bit longer to do than I'd really like, but that's okay. Kind of makes me want to go through Guild Wars 2 Ascalon areas and see how many just like random ruins like this there are. 'Cause there are a lot of them in this game. Do any of these skills inflict cracked armor? Nope. This is going to be pretty straightforward. I guess I'll bother to pick these up. Probably won't bother to ID them though. They're going to not be worth enough to be worth it. Man, if I was in Air Ellie, they would have gone down instantly because I would have had enough damage. Man, it's like Sickness Spirits is overkill. It's kind of a weird spot to be in, but it's just how things are right now. That boss just instantly evaporates. There's a lot of like super pointless boss characters in Prophecies. There just are. I'm not going to bother to do the bonus. I don't think I get anything more from it. I just need a proof of legend, and that's gotten by completing it, so. Ice Spikes was a little too slow there. Invoke Lightning probably would do enough damage to one-shot these guys. No, that missed. Whatever shall I do? How about use a skill that won't miss? Yay! Everybody loves skills that don't miss. Can't be dodged because it's non-projectile. Chain Lightning's really good. I keep forgetting to put up my mantra of everything recharges faster. Again, I'd prefer Invoke Lightning anyway. I like the Mersat staff skin, though. That thing looks pretty cool. Heh! You guys go ahead and head that direction. Well, maybe not all the way in there, like there-ish. Gargoyles, fighting Grawl, healing in a pool of water. Tar. There is no water in Ascalon. It is all tar, and it slows you down, and it is super obnoxious. Really pretty and shiny, though. It's neat that they actually just flat out do reflections in this game. I still think it's decent looking for being a decades old game. Then again, they did upgrade the graphics engine several times, so it's perhaps not the largest surprise, but I can definitely tell that some of the textures are not high definition, and I can definitely tell a lot of the models are significantly lower poly than would be used today. But okay, inventory is getting a little full, but I'm getting close to done with this mission. Oh, must have used Endure Pain. I was vaguely confused about why its health didn't drop down as far as I expected it to. Yeah, this is right near the end. I forget what the bonus is for summoning the... Oh, duration of the assassin, I guess. It's not a huge benefit, but technically that's what you get. Stormgen's Haste would actually be kind of nice to have on my bar again. C'est la vie. I don't speak French. I say, as a caveat, after I use a French phrase. Oh man, there's the Char armies, and Bontfaz burnt fur, and he sees us. Okay, time to make our way back to the wall. Whee! I'm gonna just do this part in first person with the HUD off, so that way it's prettier. Oh no, that building vanished. Again, that's part of the efficiency algorithms. You can maybe see little details. I'm not sure how well it shows up on stream, but I'm definitely seeing geometry shapes change and pop as they add more polygons and such dynamically. It's all very interesting. But when you want something to run on as many machines as possible, you do things like that. Now my graphic settings on this should be as high as they can be. Yeah. But you know, there's only so much that the game does. Pop-up opens. I don't know how the store opens. Maybe the idea is that they see you coming from the wall. They're like, oh, well, we should open the door for them. Which is an interesting theory. I'd love to see the Guild Wars prequel that takes place during the Guild Wars. That would be interesting. Seeing Ascalon in its prime and Or in its prime as you battle across each other, across the places. Okay. Calhan. Wee! Prophecies and its funky camera jitters.
You're back.
Yeah,
well
like
done.
those textures are pretty
What
low quality.
news of the char? Sir.
Okay. There we go. I have all 5 of my things like I wanted. Let's go merchant a bunch of stuff off. Salvage kit. Powers activate. Not sure that's quite worth it, but whatever. But yeah, there's also that. Oh man, a piece of cloth that I don't need. Yeah, Kane wasn't worth IDing. There was a chance it could have been bonus merchant value, in which case it would have been, but it wasn't. That's how it goes sometimes. No, I don't need more chitin fragments either. Okay, let's go get my Zaishin Challenge reward from Zenshu over here. Thank you. Aha. That's 242, not a full. My inability to do math. This mission will be one that will be good to grab on the basis that I might be doing it later. Oh, what was this bounty? This is, yeah, some random marsh dude, whatever. Okay. Anniversary Weaponsmith. I want all the world. The... I don't know what skin it is, actually. I'll find out. I honestly don't know what Tiger's Roar is doing in there. I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay. Now this Glacial Blade set. Put on... Ooh! Yeah, that is a sword. That is a sword. That's cool. I'm gonna go look at that in this direction. Just step out of the Great Temple of Balthazar. And yep. Now, the thing that's cool about this is, if I come up this way, I like that they spam windboard speed on you. I can come over here and I can want it. Now, it hasn't loaded just yet. There we go. But you can see that instead of being a melee weapon, it's a sword skin that shoots projectiles, and that's really cool. So... Alrighty, that is what I wanted to do in Guild Wars 1. I'm going to go play some Dark Souls 2 for the stream now. So I'm going to stop it temporarily to switch games, and I'll start it and change titles and stuff, and then I'll start back up. So be back any moment.